Good evening and welcome, Southwestern Christian University basketball. Glad to be back on the air this evening and do a few adjustments here to make sure we're good and on the air. I'm Danny Nix, and I'll be bringing your play-by-play. And DJ, tell me about yourself.
Well, Danny, this is my second time up here in the booth. The first one was a little rough, I'm not going to lie to everybody. But I'm happy to be back. I'm glad that they didn't find somebody to replace me quite yet. But I'm looking forward to another fun night.
Hey, if you could talk, we won't replace you at all. And I know you and I know your dad well enough. If you're half of your daddy, you have no problem talking.
I've heard that a couple times in my life, but I guess we'll have to wait and see.
All right, the Eagles tonight will be taking on Baptist Bible College, and they are out of Missouri, if I'm correct on that. Their head coach is Casey Fowler, his assistant Mike Fowler and Brian Peck. Of course, your Eagles have had longtime head coach Mark Arthur. He's in his sixth season coaching the ladies. Before that, he coached many years for the men's team. Assistant coach Jared Black, he's in his fourth season. And assistant coach Brian Weaver, he's in his fourth season. So excited about Southwestern basketball. And we're going to go down on the floor just here in a minute to bring you the starting lineups. And Devin Ely will be bringing those starting lineups to you as Devin is taking over the house PA system this year. Eagles 1-0 on the year. Won here last Saturday night as they beat Randall University 100-57. So a great first game for them. So, all right, let's take her down to the floor and have Devin give our starting lineups.
At this time, we ask that you please sit and bow your heads for a time of prayer. Dear Jesus, thank you for this wonderful day to play basketball. Thank you for letting everyone get here safe, and I hope that you let everyone get home safe. I pray that we have a great game of basketball and everyone gives the glory to you. Amen. At this time, here are the starting lineups for your visiting Bible College, the Patriots. Number 3, Autumn Anote. Number 4, Kennedy Hall. Number 10, Caitlin Ellison. Number 24, Josie Sullivan. Number 33, Caitlin King. And now starting the lineup for your Lady Eagles. Number 10, from Piedmont, Oklahoma, Tresha Yeager. Number 15, from Cyril, Oklahoma, Kia Mays. Number 20, from Washington, Oklahoma, Jamie Clark. Number 24, from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, Tammy Andrade. And number 33, from Marla, Oklahoma, Hannah Wade. The Eagles are coached by head coach Mark Arthur and assisted by Ryan Weaver and Terry Black.
So, DJ, as we kind of discussed a few minutes ago, this Bible Baptist College starting 5 freshmen. So that should bring out some interesting things already. We'll find out. I'm sure they're good players, but they're facing an experienced Eagle team who is returning Jamie Clark and Andrade as starters, and then Hannah Wade and Mays and Yeager had lots of playing time last year. Yeager, being a freshman, was that backup point guard, and she was just incredible last year. So I'm excited to see how she's developed this year.
Yeah, I think the big story early is going to be the experience like you just talked about. 5 freshmen versus 4 seniors on the court to start this game, and I think that's going to start early.
Clark for the Eagles already puts up a shot, misses a three-pointer. Andrade with the rebound. She goes back in, throws it back out to Clark, and we have a whistle. And going to have a foul called early. And that's going to go on number 24, Sullivan. Clark with another 3. She buries that one. She's not afraid to shoot those, and she normally makes those.
Yeah, hit 5 for 9 in the first game out earlier this weekend. Gotta love when she starts early.
Fight on the floor. We're going to have double dribble called. Turnover to the Eagles. That's going to go against Sullivan. So the Eagles are getting the ball early here in the first half.
That was another thing we saw this weekend. SCU forced 25 turnovers this weekend in their game against Randall.
That's a lot of turnovers. Andrade drives in. They call a offensive foul.
I think they called a travel, and I'm not
travel.
sure about that one.
Yeah, I didn't see that.
Great move.
She's sometimes too good for her own good. Nearly stolen. Now it is by Andrade. She's going to go back in, puts it up, and makes it. So just to remind you, the Eagles are in white, trimmed in black with blue numbers. They'll be going from right to left. And got a foul on the Eagles, number 15, Kia Mays. And then the Patriots are in dark blue, trimmed in red and white, going from left to right. Eno back up top to Ellison over on the far corner. Back to Eno, kicks it to the wing to Hall. Eagles in a 2-1-2 defense. And we're going to have a shot clock violation.
Another turnover.
Timeout called by the Patriots.
And timeout called by the Patriots. Coach wants to know, somebody wants to play offense? Does anybody want to shoot the ball? That wasn't my problem. I would shoot the ball, man. I'm telling you. It never got down to that low on the shot clock.
Some people are just born to shoot. Some others apparently are not.
Hey.
But we'll see it. We'll see it grow. Again, 5 freshmen on the court. I think that they're going to have a little growing pains, but they'll figure it out quick.
Hey, I didn't say I was any good shooting. I just said I shot.
Hey, you didn't say anything about making them. You just got to be a shooter.
All right, Eagle ball down below us. Mays will trigger the inbound pass to Yeager as the Patriots come back out on the court. Jaeger across the half-court line, sets up the offense to Mays here on the near wing. Tandrete up top. She dribbles, picks it up, and gives it to Jaeger. Back up to Clark. Tandrete. Andretti fakes, goes in, muscles her way in, kicks it back out to Mays. She lets loose a long three, bounces up, no good. And Andretti is going to be called for the foul on that as she reached over the top of Finks, I believe that was. Over King. So Eagles full court pressure. Enote brings it up. Stole it easily by Clark. Jamie goes in, stops, hands it off. Missed by Hannah Wade. Back come the Patriots with the ball.
A little sloppy down there on that end. I'd like to see Jamie Clark absorb the contact and try to at least get to the free throw line there.
Good help defense. Eagles get another stolen pass all the way up to Andretti. Great body control as she puts it in. So Andretti off to a hot start here in the early going.
Foul spot number 33, Hannah Wade, her first.
Back come the Patriots with the ball.
Another turnover.
Another turnover. What is that? 4 or 5 now here in the first few minutes of the game.
Active hands. Gotta love to see it.
Jaeger across half court line. To Andretti. Andretti dribbles across the circle. Wade up top. Hands it back to Andretti. She makes her move in.
Good kick.
To a wide open Mays, and she buries that three.
Point basket, Kia Mays.
Another turnover. Easily stolen by Mays, and she goes in, scores that one. So 12, we got a dozen, 12-0 here. Very early going. There's a nice pass, but that is blocked.
Great defense by Hannah Wade.
Yeah.
On the
And
outlet,
then-
got a little sloppy.
Yeah, turned over back to the Patriots. Pass inside. Nearly a foul by the Eagles, but got away with it. Shot put up and banked in for the first points by Ellison.
Shooter, shoot.
Did she call it?
I didn't see it. But
I didn't
shooter,
hear it
shoot.
called. But she scored it, and we're going to have a foul called on the floor on the Patriots. That's going to be on number 24, Sullivan. Her second foul. And she'll check out. Checking in for her is number 15, Darcy Pointer.
Another freshman.
5'7" from Willow Springs, Missouri. And Red 8 inbounds it, finds a wide open Mays underneath, and she
Good
scores
look.
easily. Nice pick set out front to get her free.
Another turnover. Eagles are out and running.
Andretti kicks it back. Clark wide open. She's going to bury that three.
Passed up a good look for, I guess, a better look.
I think that's how it's done, isn't it?
Most of the time you'd like to see the layup there, but when Jamie Clark's shooting it the way she's shooting it right now, it's never a bad shot selection.
Cross-court pass. And we're going to have a foul called by Andretti for the Eagles. That's going to be her second foul.
24, Tammy Andrade, her second.
Patriots will inbound it underneath their own basket. Ellison to key it in. Ellison in the corner, fakes a three, goes around to Andretti.
Good
That's a
pass.
nice play there.
Good pass underneath. Good ball movement.
Caitlin King scores that one for the Patriots. Andretti goes in for the Eagles, finds a lane, and she scores.
Too much athleticism there.
She's so athletic.
Another turnover. Here we go.
Andretti bringing ball back up. Yeager pulls up and she scores it. They're on fire.
They are shooting it well. Love to see the youngster in the starting lineup pull the trigger early. A lot of confidence.
Ball turned over again. That time is Hall trying to force it on the inside. Back comes Mays. Nice pass to Wade. She gets fouled.
Got to reward the bigs for running the floor. I love the unselfish play right now by the Eagles.
Lansden on the foul for the Patriots. That'll send Wade to the line. Substitutions coming in for the Eagles. People I'm going to have to get used to.
A lot of new faces this year.
Shot put up and good by Wade. Tanera Combs in the game for the Eagles. Junior from Fairview, Oklahoma. Second one's good by Wade. Also Caitlin Taylor, point guard from Cashin, Oklahoma. She's a freshman in the game. And then number 14, Lauren Mosquat, is in the game for the Eagles. Also now checking in is Snoder. She's not new to this squad. Checking in for Wade. And at the line will be number 33, King, shooting the ball for the Patriots. Her first one is up and short. 23-5 here with 4:48 left. Gets ready for her second one. She puts that one up, and that one rolls, bounces 2 or 3 times, and falls through. So Taylor for the Eagles hands it to Mosquat. She dribbles in, gets it to May. She goes in, pulls up a shot, leaves that one short. But Mosquat fought for the rebound and got it for the Eagles and kicks it back out. Mosquat goes in, kicks it over to Taylor. She dribbles in, gets it inside to Snoder, and Snoder gets fouled. King on the foul. That's her first foul. 5 team fouls for the Eagles, 4 for the Patriots. First shot by Snoder's good. Second one is up and good. Patriots facing full court pressure again. Taylor tightly on Lansdowne. She still dribbles, kicks it inside. Quick shot put up, in and out by King. Mays pulls down the rebound up court quickly. Wide open to Snoder, and she scores easily.
Love to see the ball movement. Everybody getting a touch.
Ball deflected by Mays, but coming away with it. And great defense coming back in and blocking it was Combs for the Eagle, but then they score. And Coach Arthur's going to call timeout for the Eagles. Saying, girls, we got to get back on defense. They shouldn't be that open underneath there. So in the year 2020, we're playing basketball in AIA level, Southwestern Christian University. Last year's season was cut short just as tournament time was supposed to start. Back come the Eagles with the ball. Setting up on offense is Mosquat. Over to Combs inside. Great pass, great shot, and a foul. That'll send Mosquat to the line to shoot one after she makes that.
Coming out of a timeout, you like to see the execution on the set play. Good screen up top, good cut, solid pass, and just gets rewarded with the end one. Good team ball.
Mosquat left-handed, misses the shot. Mays had it for a second, but then it got knocked out of her hands. And back come the Patriots. Shot put up, no good. Snoder there to provide a little defense. Back come the Eagles, wide open on the corner. Passes back up to Mays. She'll let loose a long three, and she buries it.
She will not pass up that shot. Too good of a look.
If I could shoot that good, I wouldn't pass it up either.
Hey, I have to say, Kia Mays and Jamie Clark might be open the moment they get in the parking lot. Great shooters for this team.
Shot put up, no good by the Patriots. Back comes Combs, goes all the way, puts it up, misses. Back come the Patriots with the ball, trying to figure out what's going on with my stats. I have no idea. We'll figure it out at some point. Ball's going to go out of bounds. It's going to belong to the Eagles. 32-8, 2 minutes, 22 seconds left here in the first period alone, so we're scoring at a high clip. Taylor on the wing, passes it back up to Combs. She lets loose a three. That bounds around, no good. Good job by Snoder. She gets fouled. She did a good job of stepping around the girl trying to block her out and pulling that rebound. Then she got fouled, putting it back up. Foul was on number 10, Ellison. That's her first. And Snoder makes the free throw. Second was up, and that one's good. Patriots having trouble handling the zone. They break it that time, or the full court press. Oh, not sure what that was for the whistle for. I don't think she kicked it. That's what the ref called. Squat stuck her foot out there, but it bounced underneath her. Long three put up, and that one's good by Lansdowne. Back come the Eagles. Combs here on the near wing. Dribbles in, pulls back out. Fakes a three, kicks it in, gets it right back. She gets fouled as she puts it in. Good give and go there by the Eagles. So that'll put Combs on the line to shoot one, trying to finish the three-point play. Shots up and good.
Tanera Combs had a great first game in her Eagle debut with 16 points off the bench for the Eagles this weekend. A JUCO transfer that Coach Arthur's very excited about. Is a little tough, provides a lot of energy off the bench for the Eagles.
Going to go out of bounds, but then a foul is going to be called. And that foul is going to be a number 23 Combs for the Eagles. And that will send Ellison to the line to shoot two. Glad you've joined us tonight. We've got 64 people watching us tonight. Pickens Springer Gymnasium on the campus of Southwestern Christian University in Bethany, Oklahoma.
A little smaller crowd here at the game than there was this weekend, but good to see that there's still 64 of you at home that are looking in and rooting on the Eagles during this nasty weather outside.
Well, they heard I wasn't going to be here Saturday, so they showed up Saturday. Oh, nice move by Taylor. Goes all the way in for an easy layup. Good hands, nearly stolen. Barely gets it across in time, and that one's nearly stolen. And we're going to have a foul called. That's going to be on Combs. That's her second foul. That gets Mays up off the bench, and she'll check back in.
Good aggressive defense. Just they're a step late. Got called for the foul, but can't argue with the effort.
Misses on the first shot was Pointer.
Missed them both.
Missed them both, and back comes the Eagles with the ball. Taylor across the half-court line to Mays. Mays looks over the defense. Finds a wide open Musquat for an easy two. That should be balanced scoring across the board.
Early on in the first quarter, it looks like Kia Mays is leading all scorers with 10. But as you said, multiple Eagles in the scoring column early.
And Musquat, after a ball stolen by Snoder, scores a three, and then she goes and tries to steal it again and slides out of bounds with it, so it'll be the Patriots' ball.
Coach Arthur's put him in a man-to-man for the first time in this game. Switching up the defense a little bit. He did that a lot this weekend. Kept Randall on their toes. Let's see if he has the same idea tonight or if he tries some different stuff with his team.
Hall kicks it back across to Barnett, who's in the game now. Hall on the wing kicks inside, and that's going to be shot clock violation. Somebody's got to be willing to shoot when you're down 44-12.
What's the worst that could happen at this point? Let it fly.
All right, we got a timeout called, and give me a couple of stats. What's Eagles shooting?
Well, right now, into the first quarter, it looks like the Eagles are shooting just over 69.5%, 16 for 23. They're also shooting 5 for 9 from the three-point line, 7 for 8 from the free throw line, 9 rebounds in the first quarter, 12 assists. They also caused 13 turnovers. The only thing I guess you can say negative about the Eagles in the first quarter was the 17 fouls. They got a little aggressive, and they were about a step late in most situations. But overall, great effort all the way across. Very balanced scoring and shooting lights out to start the night.
So, very good possession here by the Eagles in the first quarter. Very impressed with what I've seen so far. I think they've come out on a mission. They've won their last 9 non-conference games.
Well, the Eagles are still riding high and hot off that opening game 100-point outing they had this weekend. They shot well, they forced a lot of turnovers, and they are well on their way to 100 points tonight after a 44-piece in the first quarter.
They could be on a 150-point. I don't expect that pace to continue, but 100 should be pretty easily tonight. Back to action. Patriots with the ball. Eagles starting 5 is back into the game except for number 2. Kalong, who's in the game, and she's going to take it all the way in. Kind of loses control, but spins, shoots, misses, grabs her own rebound. We're going to have a foul called. Foul's going to be called on the floor. And it's going to go
Foul's called number 4, Kennedy Hall.
on Kennedy Hall for the Patriots. Ball inbounded to Mays, over to Yeager. Yeager back to Clark. She makes the move, kicks it back out to Mays from the wing. That three was well off. Good try by Kalong to save the ball. Didn't quite get there. Mays cuts off the Patriot as she caught the ball before she could spin and dribble. Good job by Snoder on defense, but then fouls her on the backside. And 33, King scores it for the Patriots. She'll go to the line to shoot one.
Jillian Snyder's a little bit late, trying to go over the top and poke that ball away. Just got herself in some bad position. Kind of had to force the foul, but not quite hard enough. Let her finish, and she gets the extra free throw after making the shot. Luckily, the free throw was off.
And the Eagles grab the rebound. Back comes Jamie Clark with the ball for the Eagles. Hands it to Yeager on the far side. She dribbles back across the top. Nearly double dribbled it. Cologne goes in, just misses her shot.
Ooh.
Oh, took a hard fall as she was trying to sneak up back behind Sullivan, who takes it all the way in and scores.
Nice little running floater right there, using the backboard.
Yeager hands it to Clark. She'll shoot a long three. Nothing but basket.
No backboard needed on that one. She is a great shooter. I can say that all night, and it won't be said enough.
She's not afraid to shoot it from wherever, whenever. Should have a 3-second call there, but no 3-second call on Sullivan as she was camping in the lane. Yeager comes down with it, and we're going to have a jump ball. She got tied up, and that'll belong to the Eagles on that jump.
Gotta love to see the guards getting on the floor and fighting for the ball. Smallest girl on the court for the Eagles, but might be the most fiery, and I'm not saying that just because of the red hair.
I will. And ready with the back in the game for the Eagles on the wing. To Wade, back to ready. She dribbles in, kicks it out to Mays. Her long three's good.
Another one.
Sorry about that. Patriots on the offensive end. Eagles back into that zone. 14 on the shot clock, and Andretti easily steals that pass. Jumps up and swipes it out of there, and she's going to come all the way back in, goes all the way in, leaves her layup short, but Yeager pulls down the rebound. Clark wide open, top of the circle, nothing but 3 points for an Eagle 3 ball. Oh, tough call on Wade on that one. She got called for a foul. That's her third foul, so coach is going to get her out of there quick. I think you're allowed to hit the ball, aren't you, DJ?
That looked like a good defensive play for me. Poked it out, was looking to run. I think they just got a little out of position there and called a foul on her because they weren't quite sure what was going on. But for me, up here, I might be a little biased. It looked good.
I am biased. And even when I'm not biased, it still looked good. Wade with that was Clark with another three.
That also looks good.
That also looks really good. 56-16, 6:56 left here in the second quarter.
That is her 5th three of the night. She's 5 for 6.
15 points in the first half.
Woo.
Ooh, ball nearly thrown away. Patriots grab it down. Long three put up. That was long off the back rim. Yeager comes down with it. Heading up court. Pulls up and waits. Andretti makes a move in. Kicks it back out. And going to have a foul called. That's going to be on King. That's her third foul. As Combs was going baseline, King pushed her out of bounds. Mays wide open. Another nice pick to get her wide open. Oh, Mays with the steal. She's going to go in. She gets fouled. No call. But there's Clark to pick up the missed shot and puts it back in. And Oat back in the game for the Patriots. Kicks it to Sullivan. Goes in, misses her shot.
And the Eagles are running.
Back comes Combs all the way to Andretti. She gets fouled in.
Tough fall underneath. I hope both girls are okay.
And Oat was the one who fouled her, and then Andretti landed on her. That hurt.
Hurt me up here, and I'm not even down there. I know the closer you get, the worse it gets.
Shooting two at the line. Eagles. Her shot is up, and it's good. Gets ready for the second one. It's up, and it's good. So we're in a new broadcast location this year. They've moved us up to the very top, which I kind of like. I might get dizzy up here, though, DJ, if I start wobbling.
Little altitude sickness, huh?
Give me a little water. Patriots looking inside to King. She gets open, and, Andre's going to be called for that. Coach Arthur doesn't agree with that call. That's her third.
Can't say I agree with that one. At the very worst, Tammy's just in the wrong place at the wrong time, but still don't see that being a foul.
Wasn't a foul, but she was way late getting there, and that's why she got it. King misses bad on the free throw, left it well short.
Looks like we're about to have a sub. Number 31, Amelia Farney, the freshman from Bethany High School, will be coming in. She played sparingly this weekend, but came off the bench and hit shots, was a good defensive spark plug, has a very bright future here at SCU.
Now, how was she at Bethany? Was she a pretty good ball player over there? I don't.
I didn't hear much about
Well,
Bethany
you're
High
an
School.
alumnus from there. You're supposed
to
to know everything.
I slack a little bit on the old alumnus side of things.
Shot put up by Combs, misses. And she knocks it off of King, and it'll be Eagle ball. Farney kicked it in to Combs. She spins, puts up a bank shot, no good. King comes away with the rebound. She's still in there with 3 fouls. That's kind of interesting, leading the break. That's a little dangerous. 3-point shot put up, and that is good by Lansdowne. Mays to wide open Combs. She spins, puts up a shot, and makes it. 64-20, 4:45 left here in the second quarter. Todd to Lansdowne in the corner, back up to Pointer. Then hands it off, and a floater put up by Anote. That was no good. And picking up a loose ball and missing from point blank was Pointer, and the Eagles come back with it. Combs leading the break. Spins, makes a nice move, and just misses the layup. Yeager fighting for the ball. We're going to have a foul called on Yeager. That's her first foul. Get a little whistle happy. Let him play.
In a 64-20 game, you kind of want to let it just roll out, see what happens. No blood, no foul, in my opinion. But hey, they've had some long COVID years too. They're trying to get back into something long 2020 year. They're just trying to get back into shape, just like the rest of us. I'm sure that'll slow down in the second half on the whistle.
Patriots inside to Sullivan. She spins, misses her shot. Farney with the rebound, back up to Yeager, back to Mays, wide open underneath, and she scores easily. Great passing by the Eagles, finding the open player.
Kia Mays and Jamie Clark with 17 each to lead the scoring for the Eagles. 34 out of the 66 points from the two seniors. Gotta love that.
Long three put up and missed that time by Lansdowne. Back comes Farney to Mays, across court to Clark, wide open three, and guess what she does?
You cannot give her space.
Net. And we're going to have a foul on Yeager. That'll be her second. I got a funny feeling we're going to be seeing a lot of new faces here in the second half.
It was a great sight to see this weekend. The Eagles were able to get everybody that suited up in the game, and I think we are about to see that here in the second half.
Lansdowne at the free throw line, misses her first shot. Second shot put up, and that one's good. Into the go ball game is Taylor for the Eagles, handling the point. Hands it to Mascot, back out to Farney. Back to Clark. Back to Mascot. She hands it back to Clark, wide open three, and that is nothing but net. How many is that? 8 threes now for her?
Jamie Clark just hit her 7th three of the half.
Of the half. She's trying to get all player of the week. All conference player of the week is what she's after.
Well, 5 for 9 shooting from 3, 7 for 11 overall with 20 points in the first game, and she has blown that away here in the first half. Just a tremendous effort from the senior guard.
Sullivan scores for the Patriots. She fought hard for that 2 points and got it. Clark pulls up from inside. There's her weak spot. We just found it inside the 3-point line.
Into the game for the Eagles, number 25, Kirsten Strain.
She got a little bit too close for herself, I guess.
Yeah, into the game is number 25, Kristen Strain, a freshman, 5'9", from Chanute, Oklahoma. Patriots moving the ball around, still in that 2-3, 2-1-2 zone by the Eagles. 4 seconds on the shot clock. And Eagles come away with a bad shot that didn't even hit the rim. Masquat to Clark. Uh-oh.
I think she got fouled, but they're going to let them play a little bit, which I'm perfectly fine with. Like I said earlier, no blood, no foul.
And Farney picked up the shot and put it in. Long 3 put up, and that was an air ball by Ellison. Back come the Eagles on the missed shot. Taylor finds Masquat wide open. She just misses the 3. Fight underneath for the rebound. We had 2 shots put up by Strain, and then the second one she gets fouled, so she'll go to the line and shoot 2.
You got to love the effort there by the freshman forward from Canute, Oklahoma underneath. 2 offensive rebounds. Then she draws the foul and goes to the line. She played really tough for the Eagles off the bench this weekend. Has another one of those freshmen, has a bright future. Very tough underneath. Reminds me a little bit of Hannah Wade.
Lindy Mercer checking in for the Eagles. She's a sophomore, she's a sophomore, 5'9", forward from Belma, Oklahoma. I don't know that I've ever seen 75 points scored in the first half of a ladies' game. I've been doing this a long time, too. But, you know, if you're on a Coach Arthur team, you play hard, you practice hard, and you perform hard, and normally you perform well.
Not much is going wrong for the Eagles. They're forcing turnovers. They're shooting the 3-ball well. Speaking of, there's another turnover. They're getting run-outs. They're converting their free throws. All around, just a great game.
Taylor steals it, takes it down, and scores it. Two-point shot put up, and that goes in for Ellison. Tiptoe in the baseline was Masquat to Clark inside to Strain, back out to Masquat. Her shot's blocked. And that's going to be the end of your second quarter, so halftime. We got an Eagles score of 78-25. Eagles over the Patriots. So give me some stats.
78-25 into the half. I'm trying to load my stats real quick just to keep up with you, but unbelievable shooting to start the game by the Eagles. I'm not sure I've ever seen a team come out and shoot quite like that. Jamie Clark could not miss. Kia Mays wanted to be reminded. She only had 10 points in the first game, but she comes out and says, hey, guys, don't forget about me. I can light it up with the best of them. Those two jumped out to a huge, huge fiery start for the Eagles. The seniors are leading the way, and it's great to see the freshmen and the younger girls off the bench getting to contribute, now playing in both games early on this year.
All right. If we get the stats loaded, I know mine's just spinning right now too. We'll come back a little bit before second half and give you those stats. So for the moment, let's take a break, and we'll be back in about maybe 10 minutes if we get the stats up to give those to you. So here at halftime, the Southwestern Christian Eagles up 78-25 over the Patriots. Thank you. And we are on. Danny Nix with DJ McDaniel giving you play-by-play and color. And it's been pretty colorful tonight.
78-point first half. Not much for a coach to say on the negative side of things when you're up by 53 at halftime.
Yeah, that's for sure. Been trying to get stats, but apparently something ain't working right someplace.
Well, I've got halftime stats. Looks like Baptist Bible College went 9 for 27 overall, 3 for 9 from 3, 4 for 11 from the free throw line, 15 rebounds, 17 turnovers, and 11 team fouls. The Eagles were 28 for 48 overall, 11 for 19 from 3, 11 for 12 from the free throw line, 25 rebounds, 21 assists, 13 steals, only 2 turnovers as a team, and the 12 team fouls. I guess the only thing really that you can say against SCU in the first half was the 12 team fouls. We talked about it a couple of times. They just got there a half step late, got a little aggressive, probably trying to do a little bit too much in a big game. You want to get your name in the scorebook, get out and run a little bit. But you got a two-headed monster of Kia Mays and Jamie Clark, who combined for 40 of the 78 points in the first half. 7 for 11 from Kia Mays, 8 for 11 from Jamie Clark. They are leading all scorers, but a very balanced attack. Tresha Yeager with 2, Caitlin Taylor with 4, Lauren Mascott with 7, Jillian Snowder with 6, Tanera Combs with 5, Tamara Andrade with 8, Kirsten Strain, Amelia Farney both with 2, and Hannah Wade with 2. You love to see everybody getting their chance. We've only got a couple of girls still left to get in this game, and I have a great feeling they're going to get in and have a lot of minutes in this second half.
I believe you're right. I don't expect to see the starters in there very long at all. All right, we're ready for second half action. The Eagles are out on the floor. Their starting lineup of Wade, Clark, Andrade, Yeager, and Mays. Mays will inbound it for the Eagles, waiting for the Patriots to come out. And the Patriots come out. They'll go on defense. Yeager. Eagles are in white, going from left to right. Stolen automatically. First out of the chute comes the Patriots at the ball. They're in blue going right to left. Should have been a kick ball, but it's going to go out of bounds off of King. It'll be Eagles ball.
Down on our end of the floor, you'd like to see Jamie Clark take a dribble down to the corner. Hannah Wade had a good seal on the bottom half. Just entry pass with a little tough angle.
And Andrade starts it off hot for the Eagles, scoring 3. Patriots back, pass inside to King, stolen away by Mays. She'll dribble up court, kicks it into Andrade. Nice pass, but it gets away from Andrade as though she was sandwiched between 2 people, and it'll still belong to the Eagles. Andrade will throw the ball in. Mays wasn't open that time, so she goes to Wade, and Wade didn't get a good shot off. Back come the Patriots.
Good defense there by Tresha Yeager.
Yeah, going all the way in, and shooting was 24. Sullivan misses it, but grabs her own rebound. Long 3 put up, air ball. And Andrade pulls down the rebound as Lansdowne misses a shot. In goes Andrade, and she scores.
Coast to coast after the rebound.
King loses control. Ball's bounced around. Sullivan comes away with it. Kicks it out to Ellison, who drills a long 3. Yeager across the half-court line to Andrade. Back to Mays. Back to Yeager. Yeager to Clark. Wide open. She didn't shoot that one. Back to Yeager. Andrade goes into the lane. Goes all the way in. Tries to make a pass. Finally gets it to Wade. And Wade's going to get fouled. I think that's going to be on King. That'll be her 4th foul.
Foul's called number 33, Caitlin King, her 3rd.
Oh, third. They had 3 on her a while ago, so they must have switched one. Shots up and good. And a 5'9" senior from Marlow, Oklahoma leaves the second one short. Patriots back, shot put up. And good again by Sullivan. Made a couple of them here. Bad pass by Andretti on the inside, and Wade's going to get called for the foul, and that's going to be her 4th. Coach is going to leave her in. Who cares at this point if she fouls out?
Pleading with Coach Arthur, promising not to make the 5th foul. I'm not sure how much longer we'll see her out there, regardless if she fouls out or not.
Coach laughed at it. Yeager far side to Clark. To Wade, to wide open Yeager, and she drills her 3.
Tresha Yeager's played a little bit more facilitator here tonight than she usually does, but love to see her get going with a 3 ball in the second half.
Ellison steps out of bounds on the far side from a pass, and it'll be a turnover. Back to the Eagles. Well, how many turnovers have they got at this point? I'm sorry.
Looks at 20 turnovers after that last one. Just not what you want, especially when you've only got 32 shots up as a team. A lot of wasted opportunities.
Clark into Mays. Mays hands it to Andretti. She shoots a long 3, and she makes it. So she's going to be the hot one for 3-point line this half. That's her second one in this half.
Tammy comes out hot in the second half. She's now up to 16 points for the game.
King underneath, and we're going to have a foul called on the floor. That's going to go on. Who'd that go on?
Hannah Wade with her 5th foul.
She just thought she wasn't going to foul out.
The promise did not last long.
Head coach is laughing at her. Everybody giving her a high five. Long 3 put up and bank shot in by Sullivan. Pass underneath to Snoder. She shoots, leaves that one well short. Yeager fighting underneath, but loses it to King, and back comes the Patriots. Way over the top pass to Sullivan from Lansdowne inside. Back to Enote. Enote back to Lansdowne. Pass inside to King. Good defense by Andretti to knock it out from her hands, but it'll go out of bounds. Belong to the Patriots. Ball nearly stolen by Yeager. Good help defense. Long 3 put up, and that somehow went in as the shot clock went off by Ellison. Pass inside to Mace. Mace hands it to Clark, fakes a 3, dribbles in, finds herself open. Her shot's blocked by King, and that's going to be King's 5th, and she fouls out. No, her 4th. My bad, 4th.
Looks like they changed the foul to number 12.
Oh, they did?
Chloe Lansdowne. They got together and I guess corrected that one.
Trying to keep King in the game. Shot by Clark is good at the free throw line. She'll get one more. Second one, no good. Sullivan to Enote. Enote. Far side, kicks it inside to King. Mace pulls in to play defense. King misses, grabs her own rebound. Andretti is there to grab the rebound. Gets it to Mace to Yeager. And the bench is starting to be emptied. For the Eagles, Andretti kicks it back to Snoder. Long 3, and she hits nothing but net. Enote handling the point guard duties for the Patriots. Far side to Pointer underneath the King. Mays hands straight up. King somehow grabs the ball, misses her shot, grabs it again, throws it up, misses. Snoder in there for the rebound, all the way up to wide open. Andretti underneath, and she scores easily. Timeout called by Coach Arthur and the Eagles as he needs substitutes. His girls are tired.
Been a little bit of a track meet tonight. Scored 96-38 with just under 4.5 left to go here in the third quarter. Like I said earlier, not much you can say as a coach. Just slow it down a little bit, run some sets, try to work on something here.
But you know, you want your girls to play hard, and you know, you're putting in girls who at this point haven't played at the college level, and they want to play hard and play good. So as Coach Billy Tubbs said, you come to play the game, you play it hard, you play to win, and you don't stop.
That's right.
So the Patriots will have the ball. They'll bring it in from the far end. Kennedy Hall back in the game for the Patriots. Gets it to Sullivan. Sullivan shot well here in the second half. She dribbles in. Nearly stolen by Combs for the Eagles. Pass inside to King. Wide open. Easy basket for her there. Combs was late getting to the backside. Help defense.
Coach Arthur let her know about it.
Oh, bad pass, stolen away. And another basket by Pointer. Haley Schreck into the game now for the Eagles. Taylor puts up a 2, just off the front of the rim, bounds over. Sullivan with the rebound. Three-point shot put up, and that rattles in by Pointer, so they're getting on a little run here. Masquat to Snoder to Taylor to Combs, and she buries a 3. 99-44, 2:55 left here in the third quarter. Coach is still telling his girls, make sure they move, play hard. Get your feet, move on defense. This is a great learning experience for these girls. King misses her first shot, but grabbed her rebound and put it right back in. Good learning experience for the Patriots to be playing somebody like this too. Wide open 3, put up, it went all the way in and came back out for Schreck, freshman from Chanute. Foul called on Taylor. That's her first foul. You know, it'd be hard for a ref to wear a mask and blow a whistle and call fouls and say what you need to say. Foul's going to go on number 14 for the Eagles, Masquat. That's her first foul of the game.
It looks as if we got 2 refs with their masks down blowing an actual whistle. We have one with a mask up with an electronic whistle in his hand. I'm not sure I've seen the electronic whistle very much, so I'd like to see how that actually plays out compared to a regular whistle.
Masquat stole it for the Eagles, brought it back up court. Now they pull it back out, wide open. Snoder underneath, she's so open she scared her. She turned, put the ball on the floor, expected to meet somebody, and no one was there. Good hands by Taylor, very active on the defensive end. Ball going to be thrown out of bounds by Barnett for the Patriots.
Quick tidbit, the Eagles are over 100 points tonight, and that is another Eagle in double digits with Jillian Snowder now at 11 points for the game.
Ooh, double dribble. Yeah. Taylor lost control, picked it back up, and dribbled again. So even I know that call.
Hey, sometimes they make it easy on us.
I need easy. I'm old. Pass inside, easily stolen by Mascot. Ooh. She dribbled it awful high, takes it in, and scores.
Coast to coast. Got a little high with the dribble there a couple times for my liking, but refs let it play on. She goes coast to coast for the basket.
Pass inside. Mascot did a good job from the backside, help defense, knocked it out of bounds.
Tanera Combs with a good little run there defensively, offensively, and back on the defensive end. She's now in double digits and playing well for this Eagle squad.
Patriots move the ball around. Pass inside. Oh, Snowder on the foul call. She reached over Pointer, but she's so much taller than Pointer. So Pointer will go to the line. First shot is up and good. Second one is good. 103-49, 43 seconds left. Taylor dribbles in, gets it Snowder. Snowder, is making a pass to Schreck, but Schreck had cut.
Little miscommunication there. Coach Arthur wasn't happy. Try to slow the ball down, actually get into an offensive set, work on something. Just a little sloppy play by the Eagles right there.
Pass inside, kicked out, 3-ball put up, and that is short by Todd. Eagles come away with the rebound. Mascot bring it up quickly to Snowder. She shoots and scores. So what was that over-under y'all were talking about earlier?
Hey, I heard on the side of the street over here, word on the street at halftime was 106 was the over-under, and I'm not sure that one's going to hold up. We are at 105 with their 14 seconds. Eagles inbound and underneath.
Mascot, long three, in and out.
Ooh, that was almost it.
Three points put up, and that's short, so that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Eagles up on top, 105-49. Coach Arthur still over there coaching. Nice cold night, nice winter night here in October. Oh, wait, it's hardly fall. We got ice all over the ground. I've never seen so much tree damage in Oklahoma City from the ice storm we've had the last couple of days. Electricity out. Mine was out for over 14 hours yesterday. Got home just in time last night for I was calling the hotel to book a hotel room, and my security light came on over my garage. I said, thank you, Jesus.
We had ours last night. We lost power around 4 a.m. this morning, and as of now, I just got here around 4 p.m., and I hadn't had it yet. So when I get home, I'm hoping to have the same hallelujah moment that you had and have power back when I get home this evening.
Yeah, because you don't want to sleep in a cold house.
No, sir.
All right, let's start the fourth quarter. We'll try to keep you entertained. Try is the key word.
Try is the key word there.
Patriots with the ball up top. Sullivan with the long three. Leaves that short. King with the rebound. Puts it back up and in. She was sandwiched in between two people. Taylor. Long three put up. That's a no good. Shrek forced that one. Had a chance to shoot it wide open. Then we're going to have a double dribble called on the Patriots. It'll be Eagle ball. Checking in for the Eagles. Casey Kalong checks in, and number 4, Lindy Mercer, a freshman from Velma, Oklahoma, checks back into the game. Oh, loses control of it on the far side with Sullivan. It goes out of bounds.
Good to see Coach Arthur emptying out the bench. There's only a few girls left with warm-ups on, but I'm not sure they'll keep those on much longer.
Strain checks back into the game for the Eagles. What was that call?
Looks like she stepped over the line on the sideline on the inbound before she threw it in. Another turnover for the Eagles. Got a little sloppy there in the last couple minutes, but I'm sure they'll turn it around. Coach Arthur's not going to let that happen for too much longer.
Block going to be called on the Eagles. Shrek.
Foul is called number 21, Haley Shrek. Her first.
Sullivan with Mercer on her. Pass across court, pass inside to King. She shoots and scores. Eagles a little discombobulated at the moment, but that's okay. So are we.
Got going a little bit too quick there. A second inbound violation this quarter.
Sullivan dribbles in, puts up shot. Nice shot, no good. Came off the front of the rim. Rebound pulled by Mercer. Back come the Eagles. Kalong. Oh, nice 3-shot by Negriello. She's a junior from Flower Mound, Texas.
Eagles with their 17th three-pointer of the game. Really shooting it well. 17 for 27.
Yeah, that may be a record.
It's got to be getting close.
Sullivan over to Ellison, back to Enote, misses it. Back come the Eagles with the rebound. Ooh, Negrello trying to make a pass, no one there.
Trying to do a little bit too much there. Would have liked to seen her control the dribble, maybe drive baseline. Looks like she had a drive to the basket. Could have at least drawn a foul or at least got him into a better look there than just
Well, yeah, she had two girls streaking, and that's what she saw. If she'd have waited, she would have had them open. They weren't there yet. Trying to rush it. Strain over to Shrek. She misses her shot. Wide open three. High in the air. Archer, no good by Ellison. Back come the Eagles. Wide open underneath. Should be a foul, and there is a foul.
A good contest on one end by Lindy Mercer. She runs the floor, gets rewarded for running the floor. Now she's going to get the free throws out of it.
Foul is called number 3, Autumn Enote.
Enote on the foul. That's her second foul. Varney checks back in to the game for the Eagles. And she makes the second one. Shot put up and nothing but that net that time by Ellison.
Sarah Negrello with a nice drive baseline to the basket. Just didn't finish there. That's what I would like to have seen her do earlier.
Nice move, coast to coast by Lansdowne, and she misses, but she'll go to the foul line to shoot 2 as the foul's called on Strain for the Eagles. First shot is up, and that is no good. Chloe Lansdowne, a freshman, 5'6", from Mansfield, Missouri. Second one is up and good. You know, for freshmen, they'll be a good team in 3 years from now.
Absolutely. Don't want to get too discouraged. I know this game is pretty ugly, but there's a lot to grow off of. They haven't quit battling. And like I said, they are really young. Have a bright future ahead of them, I believe.
Foul underneath. That's going to be on Ellison. That will send Farney to the line. Makes first one. Played in for the Eagles, number 3 guard, 5'8", from Shawnee, Oklahoma. Played at Liberty Academy. Second one is up and good by Farney. Far corner 3 put up. That's long by Pointer. Eagles come away with a good job. Going down and scoring is Pelate.
Good job controlling the loose ball, getting under control, taking off in the open court, and finishing the layup.
Is that her first college basket? Did she score last week? Do you remember?
It looks like in the first game she did score a couple of baskets.
Okay.
So she has gotten into both games and scored in both games. Got to love that.
You like seeing freshmen produce.
That's right.
Nice turn underneath by Strain. She missed it. Pass underneath, shot put up, and that's good.
Nice little floater there to avoid the contact and the defender helping.
Pointer on that basket for the Patriots. Long 3 put up, no good. We have a foul underneath as Pelate came down with the ball and she gets fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2, and the foul's going to be called on Lansdowne. That's her third. 4:53 left here. 113-60. This is the first one. This is the second one. Rebound by the Eagles.
Good job on the offensive board.
Long 3 put up, in and out by Strain. Should have gone in. Good defense by the Eagles. Kalong comes back. Nice pass to Pelate. She just misses. Eagles with the offensive rebound. Farney gets fouled. No call. Gets it back out to Strain. Back to Farney. She'll put up another shot. Good.
Refs are letting them play a little bit more here in the last 4.5, and I appreciate that. No need to see people shoot free throws.
Pelé almost with another steal. Good hands. I like what I'm seeing out of her.
A couple of really good minutes from the freshman.
Cross-court pass to Barnett. She scores a long 3. Now the Patriots have done a whole lot better job second half of offense. Farney, far side, long 3, in and out. It's a good-looking shot. Basket scored by the Patriots. Will be knocked out of bounds by Todd, belong to the Eagles. Into the game comes Daniela Noble, a freshman, 5'10", from Marlin, Texas. Played at Marlin High School. Seeing her first action tonight.
First action of the season. She was actually unavailable in the first game, being released from the knee injury. You can tell with the big knee brace over there. A lot of high expectations for the young freshman. Anytime you come in and you're 6 foot tall and athletic underneath, we can find a place for you to play. Coach Arthur loves the big athletic girls underneath. Love to feed the post. Would love to see her get some good minutes here and hopefully grow into a bigger role.
Her and Snowder are the two tallest girls on the team. Wide open underneath and scoring and a foul as Strain gets herself open just like Mays has all night long on that far side of the basket.
They've had a lot of success with that inbound play tonight. I believe that's the 4th time they've run that inbound play, and I'm pretty sure it's 4 for 4 on those buckets underneath.
Misses a free throw, 117-65 with 3:25 left. Long three put up, and that one's good by Kennedy Hall. Almost a little confusion by the Eagles. Farney to Strain. Strain dribbles across, gives it back to Layton. She scores a three.
Both teams living and dying by the three ball a little bit right here. Love to see it if you're a fan of offense.
Foul going to be called on Noble. That time she reached over the top of King. Polite. Patriots will inbound it underneath their own basket. Out top to Todd. Back to Pointer, inside to King.
Good defense underneath.
3-point put up, and that one's good by Barnett.
Hey.
3-point barrage tonight.
Love to see it.
Kalong, far side to Farney. She puts up a three, and she drills it.
If you are a fan of offense, folks, you've got to love this one. 123-71 with just over 2 minutes to go here in this one.
Pass inside to King. She muscles in. Then
Great
Sullivan
defense.
had her shot blocked. Back come the Eagles.
Rewarder.
Strain to Farney. Farney to Kalong. Kalong to Polite. Polite lets loose a three. Short. Kalong tried to save it, but she stepped out of bounds as she was knocking it back in. It'll be the Patriots' ball.
Both teams, as you alluded to earlier, shooting the three ball. Baptist Bible College now 10 for 23. Your Eagles 19 for 36. Both teams living and dying, but I love to see it. I love offense. Defense is a little overrated if you ask me, but what am I? I'm the new guy still.
Yeah, you got a lot to learn. All right, foul called on the Eagles. That's on Farney. That's our first foul. King checks out for the Patriots. Sullivan with the ball, kicks into the corner. That shot's blocked by Noble. Great job to get out there on that.
Noble's got a couple of blocks now early on in her SU career. I'd like to see her get rewarded down here on the other end.
Three put up and no good by Farney. We're going to have a, what's that? Foul called. Who's that going to be on? On Kalong. Her first one. That'll send Pointer to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. First one's up and good.
many negatives here for Coach Arthur and his girls. The only thing I guess I could say for the SU Eagles to grow on, they have given up 11 offensive rebounds, and they've been in the bonus every quarter this game.
Yeah, but, you know, a lot of points given up this second half, but they hadn't really did a whole lot of defense with the biggest lead as they had. Nice pass underneath. Noble misses her first shot, misses her second shot. Team's rooting for her over there to score. Less than a minute to play here in the game. Pass inside to Sullivan, makes a nice move and scores it. She faked Noble out big time that time.
Noble's looking for another block. 2 big ones earlier. Was looking for that third one there, but it was a great move underneath.
Kalong dribbles in. Oh, had Noble wide open, but missed her.
Eagles will retain the ball. Like you said, missed her on the pick and roll. Had an easy opportunity for a bucket underneath, but let's see if they can get to her this time.
Kalong hands it to Forney. Forney to Noble. She's going to dribble in, kicks it back out. Three-pointer shot missed by Strain. Back come Sullivan. She lays it up and scores.
Coach
Noble underneath over the top, and she falls out of bounds.
Coach Arthur's not going to like that one. He was calling for the girls to pull it out and let the clock run out. They got a little excited trying to get their teammates involved, and I appreciate that. But in a game like this one, just let it die. Don't want to have the extra turnovers.
Barney on the block goes out of bounds. It'll go to the Patriots with 7.7 seconds left. DJ, it's been fun tonight.
It's been a blast.
You may just have earned yourself a position set by me.
Hey, whenever they need the B team, you let me know. I'll be here.
The B team? You're the A team. I'm the B team.
Oh, don't. I appreciate the compliment, but we all know the 10-year veteran is much better than my second night out.
All right, that's your ball game. Eagles up on top tonight, 123-77 over the Patriots. Both teams shake hands. I want to remind you, the Eagles play back here Saturday afternoon, I believe it is, at 5 o'clock. We'd love to have you in the gym. If not, we understand. Join us here live as we'll bring you the ball game. You got any stats for me?
Yeah, quick into the game stats for you. The Eagles in the game, 44 for 86, shooting over 51%, 19 for 39 from the three-point line, shooting under just under 49%, 16 for 23, left a couple of free ones on the board on the free throw line. It's just under 70%, 42 rebounds, 33 assists to just 11 turnovers. The 3 big blocks there towards the end, 19 steals for the Eagles. We had a leading scorer. Jamie Clark led all scorers with 24, followed by Tamaris Andrade with 18, Kia Mays with 17, Jillian Snowder with 13, Tanara Combs with 10, Amelia Farney with 9. A very balanced attack from the Eagles on their way to 123 points. Also have to give a quick shout out to Baptist Bible College girls. They had 3 girls in double figures with Caitlin Ellison at 14, Darcy Pointner at 13, and Josie Sullivan with 15. Also Caitlin King with 16. They gave their best. They were just a little overmatched tonight. I think the freshmen are still going to grow, but you love to see the Eagles jump out early. 2-0 this year, both games over 100 points.
All right, we want to thank you for joining us. Final tonight, Eagle basketball, 123-77. I've been Danny Nix bringing you the play-by-play. DJ, I almost said G-Day.
Yeah, I'll answer
DJ McDaniel bringing you the color. We appreciate you joining us. See you Saturday, 5 o'clock for Eagle basketball.